You know, the road to Budapest to also the UEFA Champions League.
Yeah.
Now, and the matches ni be baso and there.
Okay.
Match di kan baso 4:45. Abra teama your friend Barcelona ebo against Olympiacos. Now, you know, Barcelona omo issues in the last games of my boy in the Spanish La Liga, and again the last game they played in the UEFA Champions League. In GC had team no, and no hote their style and the team no say they who expect it to perform. Rafinha is not available, and Hansi Flick accepted or the press and they say he's one player last season, the first half of the season, you know. Not on a new create team now, not on move team so well, and his absence, you know, on missing so badly.
And it's about doing kakra na minko namene any usbempa any enkomo kakra intimate any enkomo before the game. Na ya boy we na infantry second leg na so because so Morocco no ho. Nti usbempa online so any enkomo kakra. Hello, usbempa, good morning. Hello. Hello. Okay. All right. Yebeba nafi asan abehese betimi no edi enkomo kakra. All right.
Line no shada enkomo.
Line hati kakra.
Yebe se nyan for frana. Etumi de ato so. Right.
Okay. So I don't know. I'm for Sila no mo mutrisu kankra o.
Sir.
Mo mutrisu kankra but when
the scaring is too much.
Okay. Let the world, including Doctor and Andy, know that this is football. Remember Chelsea and PSG game. Kotoka will shock them. Sir Clinton, Ashama night market, and anyway, and so Bray. Or say, let the world, including Doctor and Andy, know that this is football. Remember Chelsea and PSG game, okay? How? Remember this is football. Also remember Chelsea and PSG game. Kotoka will shock them. Sir Clinton, Ashama night market. They aba, I don't know. All right. I'm here saying Osubempa online so Tony. Check my osan every so right. Or the any come on later. Yes, I can later now the number. Why? This is here.
General
Sla uncle for say Chelsea PSG. So I'm the Liverpool.
This is Chelsea.
Man you buy what it obviously the Chelsea PSG game eba.
General difference that Chelsea ni PSG in term This is the Chelsea that had won the Conference League, made the top 4 of the Premier League. This is the Chelsea what to me about World Club Championships be drew final.
Yeah.
The difference between Chelsea and PSG no to say the difference we muntem no. Madika catch him say near PSG be tomato be a Chelsea be tomato.
Yeah.
PSG won the Champions League, but Chelsea in their competition in Europe, which is Conference League, they also won it. So these are the two teams that were in form. And then
okay. Oda meba MC at me and Uzbempa online so ebium. Hello, good morning, Uzbempa. Hello? Johnny, there's something wrong with your phone. Okay.
Eti General Barcelona against.
In fact, our phone is here.
Barcelona against Olympiacos, General. Almost one whole, in this room, baby. And Ochake Barcelona, the last 2 games almost boy in the Champions League. Almost ever share a team my friend Newcastle United, the James Park, and almost a few more PSG Babeshomo. 2-1 and OPK team Olympiacos against Pafos FC and then Arsenal and Koya and Farm. So it is not as if Barcelona will be playing against a team on more form, baby, or more quality, baby. And when we say NGC hard team, no, Lami Yama is back. The last game, it drew a kun year deno. Hansi Flick, you on Pedri, all because they have a crucial game in the Champions League. And you know, I take Barcelona to win against him, your friend Olympiacos. Arsenal bought against Atletico Madrid. The bigger feature and the games a bit in your Barcelona. So she ATM, you know, almost so gradually almost so picky pieces now. Now after beating Real Madrid, Omo share Frankfurt by 5-1 in the Champions League. Omo be board draw against Celta Vigo and omo Osasuna Osasuna by 1-0. Into omo Diego Simeone team team adino omo wo form pa. Arsenal dey Sawoka dino ade becho. Apart from losing to Liverpool, omo wo form and in the Champions League so share 2 games omo ba. Omo ko San Mamés ko share Atletico Bilbao. And you know almost at na fi team e friend Olympiacos into omo de bonnet so any but so check ATM the last time omo England no omo ba Liverpool Anfield against Liverpool e be lose by 3-2 into almost 2 games now watch person be there 6 points no omo nya 3 and Arsenal was 6 and the last defeat in the Champions League e ba so England and the England almost say ba against team your friend Arsenal war form ye. And the good thing for Arsenal is that Sergio Mikel Arteta team no why in a situation say when a lot of options into obi prebia nka omo into David Raya, Julian Timbers, central defense no so obi prape Christian Mosquera beba be ho and you know the solidity Gabriel and Saliba Ediama Calafiori and so Luis Mascali and midfield no unkai the number of times Odegaard but they are playing very well because Miguel Merino ba obeshe to be men the best established the midfield not very well and the Clarice ebe carry ball now progressing and my midfield now is solid. Up front, Eze is there. Martinelli Bemo, the power and drive neighbor. Leandro Trossard and so picky pieces, and he's scoring good for them. Jokeres and son check, but he create that space and omo the physically up front. Emma Arsenal team no, omo attack Nikoye. Say they don't rely on Bukayo Saka again. Excel the number of options omo nyane up front. ATM also on the other hand, all black experience in the Champions League. Yenim Clement Lenglet, Yenim Le Nomad. Himself Marcos Llorente is still always available and on the bemo goes now bro mobile Anfield no midfield Koke Ababe team and he's playing so well. Can be expected at least in the twilight of his career no and can who den in energy the beba fem but that is not Koke. He's playing very well. Pablo Barrios, he's also playing very well. Nicola Gonzalez from the left edge, huge threat, and then Simeone from the right, also a huge threat, and then Nimono. It is either so Obeko for Alexander Soloff or Obeko for Abratia, your friend, Griezmann behind Julian Alvarez. Alvarez there, or a sure bet to start. So you're fitting Kwan. And Alvarez are against Arsenal. Onima had the Premier League in the city. And Onimha will be dealing with the 2 center backs of Tima, your friend, Arsenal. Diakano, Griezmann, adding the experience, no, best support, or because of the solidity of the 2 center back partnership of Arsenal, Simeone is so be person will be going for the 2 strikers. But you didn't Simeone, always conservative. Now we use the spaces, you know, into the full backs of the Arsenal team, no, and also get careful because a whole of the transitional play in the so about 2 strikers are a Chelsea Julian Alvarez will move from the left. No, Babe will 18 balls to him, and anytime or Bebo on the solo, no, that is the plan of the ATM team. Internally, idea was Arsenal for you know, be careful, but you can trust Simeone, especially in away games in the league phase of the Champions League. Arsenal 2-1 and I did not make Eddie Ama.
Okay.
PSG airball against Leverkusen. My last game American. PSG against Leverkusen at the Bay Arena. Sergio Leverkusen to 2 games on my bon in Koyim fa momo. Omuntimi enya the 3 maximum points in Koyi. Now okay PSG Sergio Shomo against Atlanta. And almost an emphatic victory against Atlanta and Omuru Spain. Ekokoshe team my friend AFC Barcelona. In the Champions League obo form. So we Leverkusen team now. Sergio Ejija kakra. Almost take it to the 3 back now no mobona. Obeko fa log by the from Sevilla ba. Tapsoba is still there. Robert Andrich is still there. Omo pushy Abrantia your friend Ata Maneko right back and on the left side Omo Abrantia friend Alex Gremadia. Last season only Jeremy Frimpong and a channel of supply. Edimo mutim no eda so ho. A midfield of Alex Garcia so Ezekiel Genoa Fernandez is still available. Or more the likes of Hoffman and then Ernesto Poku and then Christian Kufani and so on. And only the 3 back style on the room. PSG on the other hand, and a lot of injuries, especially one back line, no. But Sergio Hakimi is there on the left side. Lucas Hernandez and a boy, a weekend against Strasbourg. Pacho is back. Zabani is there. A midfield gradual Vintina is available. Zahel Ebri is there. Joao Neves best support, no. And then Animuno Dembele in Kwane be absent. Goncalo Ramos bebo. Ofa Obiti said Bradley Bakula is there. And then Abraham Feni Kwaraskelia and so Eoha Onusu Ebirum in that order. Indeed, PRJ with all the attacking force and even a full set of the team Eramu Spain Ekokoshe Tima Efeni Barcelona and Uni Bakusina Omunye Tima General Omonso Eka Omotochuma Obo Mo Obebre so betimi ede balls na to at them. A game for Paris and Genoa. I almost almost go with the Bay Arena there. But I'm tipping PSG said you know I'm betting I win that particular game.
Okay, Doc, and the matches now I'm saying
yeah, but like one story quickly. Nottingham Forest announced the signing of Shondike as the new manager. Now story no I don't know if I should say it's pathetic. In May, just May this year. Now, just one game away, Nkomo qualified for Champions League. But they ended up qualifying for Europa League. After May, they spent some, about 13 players, and almost spending about 180 million pounds sterling on 13 players. These signings didn't sit well with the then manager, Nuno Espirito Santos. He think acquire and paying for first year Jumano Yanekwan Sobekasaye, and I think that the powers that be Evangelos Marinakis I said that Ogunenuma say fired no yinedi. Fast forward, they brought in Ura Efreno Angie Postecoglou by and Tentam. In 6 weeks, 3 managers. General, 6 weeks, 3 managers. And Tima Efreno, Nottingham Forest, Etumiafa. Na Angie Postecoglou
season is 3 coaches.
1 season.
Then season in
3 coaches.
Okay.
General. In fact, Postecoglou record in the Premier League. Oja 39 days. Adriana Ukraweni. Yeah. Nina Adriana. 39 days. In fact, 17 minutes after Chelsea come on 3-0 na nominated. Game rebound away now. It took them just 17 minutes to sack him.
No, Nana. About 8 matches, who winning 1 cry.
Yes.
So why do you blame the owner?
How he sacked Nuno Espirito Santos and this way by. Okay. You see,
on those 3 games, yeah. Season 3 games, probably no year.
No, you know the 3 games. You know, no, me ma Gold Stars Kokobobi. Na ya na name bi o ha yentiase. Humans will continue to be humans. No matter how professional they are people they are glued to. They are people they like. They are the people who bring out the best in them. Spirit ni teamwork na Nuno Espirito Santos any Nottingham Forest players na building on. That sack breaking it down. Now I think Angie Postecoglou could not put them together again. Papa no nye that bad the manager. But to go 7-8 games without a single win and yet common in a situation football. And in Omudi Ejano Koyamanako. Now they've brought one of their own, Shondike. You see, so Tracy back. I say Shondike as a footballer started with Nottingham Forest. In fact, he's an academy boy because for Nottingham Forest Academy and he's a resident of Nottingham Forest. So when they came calling, he decided to say yes. At least or Burnley or Everton. And looking around, scanning the systems, managers are around now. I don't think it's a bad signing. This Nottingham Forest has become an average team. So I think he'll do well. Because after some winning Champions League 2 some years back, last season basically was their best season. Making it to the top. Okay. Now, fans in the fear and they say, the rate at which falling down, they'll go back to the wider lands again. Shondike is the man in charge.
Everton's again, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Everton's again.
Or a Nottingham boy. Obo youth team.
Obo academy boy.
Not the Nigerian Forest.
Youth team. And a Kuruma has not until we local boy.
When you local boy. Let's see what happens.
Local boy. Yazoo. Let's see what happens.
Well. Dr. Franco, now I remember what you said on this same platform